Greetings. This article is from the Atlanta Business Chronicle, March 5th through 11th, 2021. $30 million hotel planned at Morris Brown College. Morris Brown College will partner with Hilton Worldwide Holdings Incorporated and CGI Merchant Group to develop a $30 million hotel on the campus of the historically black college. On February 25th, the Morris Brown Board of Trustees approved the deal, which will involve a long-term land lease on a portion of the school's quadrangle and an overhaul of Griffin Hightower Hall, a low-rise building next to the historic Fountain Hall. Griffin Hightower is pictured here behind Dr. Kevin E. James, president of Morris Brown College. The project comes as Morris Brown tries to rebound from accreditation issues and as U.S. companies and philanthropic groups inject more money into schools within the Atlanta University Center, AUC, to increase diversity in the pipeline of future employees. Cruz will build a 150-room hotel under the Tapestry Collection by Hilton. Miami-based CGI Merchant Group will finance the project through its recently launched $650 million Hospitality Opportunity Fund. The development will also include 3 restaurants and space to train students. This is not just a commercial investment, said Raul Thomas, founder and CEO of CGI Merchant Group. We will be working with Hilton to support curriculum development and to provide guest lecturers. The project will span 125,000 square feet near the intersection of Martin Luther King Drive and Tatnall Street in southwest Atlanta. A hotel will make up the largest portion of the project, 91,000 square feet. It would provide needed hospitality space just walking distance from the campus. The nearest hotel is about a half mile from Morris Brown College. The 195-room Reverb by Hard Rock opened late last year next to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Castleberry Hill neighborhood. Several universities in Atlanta, including Georgia Tech and Emory University, have large on-campus hotels. In addition to the hotel, plans also include 34,000 square feet of classrooms and an auditorium. My goal is to become one of the top institutions in the country for black and brown people to learn how to own, operate, and manage hotels, said Kevin James, who became president of Morris Brown in 2019. The proposed hotel and hospitality management training complex could help the 140-year-old school regain some of its former glory. Morris Brown was one of the first historically black colleges to offer a hospitality program in the 1960s. That major opened up my world, said Tony Jenkins, market president for the Orlando region of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida. The Morris Brown alumnus majored in restaurant and hotel management and said the experience shaped his life. Jenkins interned as a restaurant manager at the Walt Disney Company, which was a regular recruiter at Morris Brown. When he graduated in 1980, he went to work at Disney for nearly 2 decades, initially as a restaurant manager and later as a college recruiter. By the mid 1990s, Jenkins said he noticed the schools continued on page 26A. Hospitality management program had begun to decline, as did the school overall. Morris Brown lost its accreditation in 2002 after its former president and a financial aid director were indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of fraud. In recent months, the school has been making its way back. In January, members of the Transnational Association of Christian Colleges and Schools, an accrediting agency, toured the campus, James said. In April, the group is set to vote on whether to make Morris Brown a candidate for accreditation. That would clear the way for the school to receive full accreditation within 5 years. While enrollment declined to fewer than 100 students, Morris Brown remained open. James pins the school's current resilience to its rich history. Morris Brown was founded in 1881, just 16 years after the end of the Civil War. The private, liberal arts institution is considered the first college in Georgia that was operated by and for African Americans. Its alumni takes pride in the school's distant past, and its agreement with CGI Merchant Group and Hilton may help reignite future engagement. I'm all in, said Jenkins, who plans to reach out to other alumni of the school's hospitality program. I want to make sure that we send a message to the administration that we're willing to help out or support in any way that we can, he said. In addition to alumni support, it will also take money to get Morris Brown College back on its feet, to accommodate students, renovate its facilities, and hire faculty and staff. Amid calls for racial justice and greater equity, corporate purses are wide open. On January 13th, Apple, an Atlanta-based Southern company, New York Stock Exchange, SO, announced they would each invest $25 million to build the Propel Center, a technology and innovation hub for students at historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs. It would be based at the Atlanta University Center. On February 22nd, Bank of America, in conjunction with the Black Economic Alliance Foundation, announced a 2-year, $10 million grant to fund the Center for Black Entrepreneurship at Morehouse College and Spelman College. You can think of the grant as foundational, said Wendy Stewart, Atlanta Market President for Bank of America, adding that the funds will enable the schools to build out their vision and likely attract other investment. That appears to be happening as companies including Microsoft and Airbnb tap Atlanta for expansions, citing the region's deep and diverse talent pool coming from its colleges and universities. CGI Merchant Group's $30 million investment in Morris Brown is not a one-and-done contribution, said its CEO, Raul Thomas. In addition to funding the build out of the hospitality complex, the school will share directly in the hotel's profits, he said, declining to give further details. The Miami-based global investment management firm will also establish a six-figure endowment for student financial aid. The hotel is in the design phase. CGI Merchant Group tapped Atlanta-based C.D. Moody Construction and Chasm Architecture for the project. It is expected to open in the summer of 2023. The investor and school administrators say they are optimistic the completion date will give the hospitality industry time to rebound from the effects of COVID-19 pandemic and also provide ample time for Morris Brown to bounce back. This announcement should definitely open the eyes of those who want to work in hospitality, said Kevin James, president of Morris Brown. Prospective students will be excited to be a part of the resurrection class at Morris Brown, he said, adding that it offers them an opportunity to attend a school with its own hotel in one of the country's top cities for hospitality. This is the article from the Atlanta Business Chronicle, March 5th to 11th, 2021 issue. That picture is of Fountain Hall. Here's a Griffin Hightower building that will be refitted for the coming hotel. Thank you for listening. Long live Morris Brown College.